Hello and welcome to upKeep app registration demo. The first thing you will come to is the home screen. After that, you'll go ahead and log in or sign up for free by entering your telephone number. Once that telephone number has been entered, a 6-digit one-time passcode will be sent to your phone. You'll click verify, enter your first name. You'll enter your last name. You'll enter your email address. And you will also enter your shop name. If you have a referral code, be sure to enter that as well. Also, be sure to check the sign up as provider at the bottom and then click register. This will then bring you to the get started screen. We will then click add photos to profile, and you can choose whatever photos you desire. Once that has been added and saved successfully, we will then start to set up your categories. You'll select whichever category you fall under. In this case, for this demonstration, we are using barbershop. We're entering the specific service name, how long the service takes, which is the service time, the service price. If you would like, you can enter a description. That is optional. Also, upload a photo of this particular service. Then you will click add once you get this all completed. And that is now there. You can edit it or you can delete it at any time you would like. We're then going to go to your notifications and clear those out. Next, we are setting up your schedule. So whichever days you would like to work or close or not work. Whichever days you would like to work or not work, you would either select open or close. When you select open, it will prompt you to select your time of when you are open. This is completely up to you and how you would like your work schedule, and this can always be updated. You then can add your About Us description. So the best description of yourself and your services, this is where you can add to be on your profile. After you do that, you would then select update. Also, you would then enter your cancellation policy. Once you've completed that, you would then select update. We have now come to the Choose a Subscription Plan screen. We have two subscription plan options. The first is the Gold subscription plan, which is $12 per month, and we are offering a 30-day free trial. We also have the Premium subscription plan, which costs $120 per year, and we are also offering the 30-day free trial. When you select your chosen plan, you will then be prompted to enter your debit or credit card number, expiration date, and CVC code. After you have entered the required information for your card, you will select Save. After you have saved your card, you will select your card and select Subscribe. We are now going to be moving on to your account settings, which is the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom right-hand corner of the app. We will then be selecting booking and payment settings. In this screen, there are several options. We have options such as enable bookings, enable notifications, require payment during bookings, auto confirm booking, requests, accept last-minute bookings, and don't accept bookings within a set amount of hours. You can set that time and update that to 1 hour or as far as 6 hours. It is completely up to you. You can also select to allow clients to cancel or modify appointments, allow clients to book recurring appointments. And if you want to reach more clients, we do have that options for an additional $5 per week. We also have time slot settings in this screen. You can set a time slot between each appointment from 15 minutes all the way to 60 minutes. We are now going to take a look at the calendar, which is at the bottom of the screen. It's the second from the left. This is where your appointments are stored. The next icon we will look at is the client screen. This is where all of your clients will be stored. You have the option to manually add a client by entering their name, telephone number, and email, and selecting add. After you have selected add, you will then see that client listed in the client screen. You can always edit that client or delete that client, and you can always add additional clients by selecting the green plus in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. There's also an option to manually add an appointment for a specific client. So let's take this test client. We have selected that test client. We are now clicking add appointment. You will select a time slot and a date. After you have selected the date, you will then select the service. After you have selected the service, you then have the option to make this recurring. You can remind me 15 minutes before. You can add a note. You can add additional services. And after you have selected everything that you would like to add, you will select that time slot, and it will then be added to your calendar. Now let's take a look at your profile by selecting the icon at the bottom, which is the fourth icon from the left. We are going to edit your profile once again by selecting the red person on the top right-hand corner under the login button. After selecting that, it will bring you to be able to customize your profile. You can add a profile picture by selecting the change button to add a profile picture. You can then add a banner to your profile by selecting upload banner. The banner must be long enough to fit in the banner field. There are several options on this screen. You can then select to show your store name over your banner, which I highly suggest. You can edit your telephone number, your name, your email, your shop name, and your workplace address. You also have the option to pin your shop's location. This is highly suggestible for geographic purposes and when users are searching for locations near them. After you have entered all of your desired information, you will then select Update to save the information. We are now going to move on to add-ons. Add-ons allow you to select a small service that you cannot book alone. However, it is something that you can add to a service that you already offer. In this instance, we are using hair wash as an option. You will add on by selecting the specific service name, the time it takes to perform this add-on, the service price, and then also a description. You will then select link to service to specify which service this would be best added onto. In this case, the haircut. Then you would select add. upKeep is currently running a refer and earn promotion. For every service provider that you refer and they sign up with your referral code below, you earn a commission. There are several selections on the profile screen, one of which is the share my profile option. You can select that and share your profile with anyone in your contacts. There is also the transaction history, my appointments, work schedules, leave or break settings, your time slot settings, and all the above. Now let's log out by selecting the log out button at the top right-hand corner. After we've logged out, we are going to select search to search places. Let's find your profile. So we're going to type, for this example, Bronx. After selecting Bronx, this will then prompt the user to see any featured providers and venues that are in the area. Here we do have the Elite Barbershop selected. And this is how users may come across your profile. Once a user sees the desired profile, in this case, Elite Barbershop, they will select that profile and they can book any appointment. They can see your store policy and cancellation policy, the about you, and all of the services you offer. They can then select the desired appointment. They can also select an add-on, as we discussed in the beginning, and then book. This now concludes the demo for upKeep application. Thank you so much for joining. Please be sure to download the upKeep app and subscribe to a plan. Also be sure to follow upKeep Pro on all social media platforms.